Honestly, why not end the last video of 2020 with an iced coffee? Because I think that's my brand now. This is really good, actually. Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amanda and I make a lifestyle and college content on this YouTube channel. And if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and join the fam. I mean, you can join the fam in 2020 and come along with us in 2021. So this is obviously the last video of 2020. It's definitely been a year. I mean, I'm sure we can all agree on that. It's been a year. It's been a time. I don't even really know how to explain this year. Like there are no words to just like sum up this year and like just I don't have words for it. We'll just leave it at that. There's no words. 2020 has left me speechless. There we go. So for this video I thought I would do a little Q&A. I asked you guys over on Instagram to ask me some questions. They're mainly about like 2020 and 2021, so I thought I would just go ahead and answer them for you guys. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I haven't filmed a sit-down video in a minute. I'm awkward. But the first one is, which of your goals from 2020 did you achieve? So if you didn't know, every year I write down my goals. So I'm just going to find that notes somewhere. My 2020 goals. Here we go. My first goal was to reach 10K on YouTube. It didn't happen. The next one was to reach 10K on Instagram. Didn't happen. The other one was feel more comfortable in my own body. It started to happen, then we lost that, so it didn't happen. Have over 1K in my savings. That happened. In a way. Collaborate with a clothing brand. That happened. To get my podcast to 1,000 listeners. That happened. Get Cookie to 100 sales. That did not happen. And then get my candle company launched, which did happen. So there's a good amount of like a mix of like what did happen and what didn't happen. So I guess like it's like a semi-successful time. I don't really know. Also, I just realized I feel like I grew because my sleeves are too short now. They used to be like oversized, so I'm a little upset. Like, why do my arms have to get bigger? Anyways, that's the point of the video. So yeah, so I achieved some of my goals for 2020. The next one is, what were your YouTube goals for this year? My YouTube goals for this year was really to hit 10K, which I didn't, but like that's okay. Like we still grew by over 1,500 subscribers, so hello to all you new people. Another goal of mine this year was to just post more consistently, which I believe I did. I posted almost every single week. There is a time during the beginning of quarantine where I took like a good month off, and I think that was really needed for me to put more effort into my channel and to like really understand like where I want to go with this. So I mean, I posted pretty consistently this year, which is something that I'm really happy about. And the other thing was to just grow like a loyal audience, which is also something I think that's occurring. I see a lot of familiar faces in the comments and stuff, so it's just fun to see people sticking around. What is something that 2020 taught you? 2020 taught me that anything can happen, and that instead of hoping for the future all the time and just thinking about what I'm going to do in the future, to kind of like focus more on the moment and focus on where I'm at now and focus on the people around me now and focus on what I'm doing now. Because for a long time, I would always focus on what happens in a year from now, what happens in 3 years from now, what happens in 5 years from now. And I didn't realize how quickly things can change, and I think that's something that 2020 has taught me, how the world can stop in like literally an instant, and just how fast life is. So I think like it just taught me to just like focus on what is happening now in my life and focus on the now. Yeah. The next is, how is your mental health after 2020? I don't really, 2020 has been a hard year, not just because of everything going on. I just feel like the more time I spent at home, the more time I spent alone in my room, the more time I spent alone in my thoughts. It was a whirlwind. I got back into like the place where I compare myself, my body, to every other person in the world. I started to hate my body again, and I just had these feelings of like sadness that like I haven't felt in a while, kind of like just creep up on me. So I was like, ooh, where'd you come from? So that kind of sums everything up, my mental health. It took a dip. That's what we're gonna say. It took a dip, a pretty deep dip or a steep dip or whatever. It took a dip. That's what happened to my mental health. What's your favorite part about living in Canada? I mean, other than some obvious things, I think that where I live specifically in Canada, I enjoy having like being able to experience the 4 seasons, because I know like a lot of people don't get to experience that. So I like to experience like winter, fall, spring, summer. It just like helps me really feel that things are moving and that like life is going on and moving on. So I think like that is one of my favorite things about living specifically where I live in Canada. What's helped grow your channel the most this year? I think having a community of YouTube friends has definitely helped my channel grow. Also just being myself, like being true to who I am, posting the content that I want to post, and being like 100% myself in my content and not trying to be like someone else has really helped me grow, because it just shows that like I'm a real, raw, honest, natural person. And I think that's like something that is really big on YouTube right now and will forever be big, because just like people want to see someone they can relate to, and I feel like I could be that person for some people. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's kind of something that I feel like has helped me grow my channel. What is your favorite memory from 2020? I haven't honestly done too much this year, but I think my favorite memory is just, what did I even do this year? Like, I'm sorry, I can't answer this question. Just because I feel like I don't remember what I did this year. Like, I don't remember what happened this year. I feel like it just felt so long that, like, I don't remember what happened in 2019 or 2020. I don't really have a favorite memory. I haven't done much, but I guess just, like, meeting new friends online through these podcasters. Some stuff happened, and I met some friends. And we talk every single day, and we Zoom, and it's just been, like, so fun. So I think, like, my favorite memory of 2020 has definitely been meeting new friends. Shout out to the bullies. No one will understand this, but it's an inside joke. I'm not actually a bully. Thank you. What is something you'd like to do in 2021? Something I would like to do in 2021 is definitely travel. Obviously, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but just like travel, grow my brand, grow myself, and just be able to eat in a restaurant. That is something I'm excited for, to be able to eat in a restaurant. Like, I'm hoping to God that by April, I could eat in a restaurant, because I want to go out for brunch for my birthday. Even if it's just me by myself, like, sign me up. Where's the first place you want to travel to in 2021 if we can travel? I definitely think I will go back to New York City. I don't know why, but I am 110% obsessed with New York. It's just like the vibes there, the fashion there, the atmosphere, just like everything. Just like reminds me of watching my favorite movie over and over. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I just feel like so wholesome when I'm there. So that is definitely the first place I want to go to, and it's also not too far, so I feel like it'd just be like a great place to go to. And the last one is, what are your YouTube, podcast, Instagram goals for next year? So I actually have a goals video coming out soon, but to briefly say, I do want to hit 10K on YouTube and Instagram next year, and I do want to just keep on growing my podcast. It's grown significantly the past year. I've had such amazing guests on, and I kind of just want to continue just growing the podcast and talking to new people, getting to know new people through the podcast, and just enjoying that. So that is kind of my Q&A. That is the end of the Q&A, and that is my last video for 2020. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys do have a good New Year's Eve. I mean, there's not really much you can do. I'm just going to be sitting at home watching a Justin Bieber live stream, and that's all I really know that I'm going to be doing. There's obviously not much to do, but I hope you guys do have a good and safe and healthy New Year, and I'm excited to grow with you guys next year. I'm excited to post more content for you guys and just thrive. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to me below, and I will see you next time. Bye!